Okay, another rowdy one. Hang on, let's just turn that down a bit. We're just injecting, what we were injecting the last radio. We've got about 5 microvolts going into that on 27355. And this is a radio you will not see every day. Some of the Australians around here will say, yeah, but I've got one, and that's probably true. There's a few of you that did sort of pick them up over the years, which is good. Well, it's bad, really, because we want to sell you one. The whole benefit of this video is trying to sell you a President Grant. But this was a very different Grant that was bought out. It's the original President, well, very unoriginal President Grant that's had lower sideband, AM, upper, and FM. Oh, probably show you a bit more there. Shows the dust on this thing. Oh, let me fix this dust. These things have been sitting on the museum shelf for so long. Hang on. I feel a little bit better about it. I just took some of the dust off. Okay, so FM, AM, upper and lower. So that was the big difference that they added FM. But they also did a low, which I'm presuming took it down to 26 megs. I suppose we could find out very easily since we're on the one where I can just actually hit it. And let's go down to FM. Where's it transmitting? I haven't got it on auto, have I? Righto, hang on. Shows how long it's been since I've used this machine. Go to auto, and then when I transmit, it'll find a frequency, 26900. Yep, okay, so it goes down to 26 megs down there. What's its lowest frequency? 26.5. Okay, so there's there. And on the high frequencies, channel 41 to channel 80, I'd say. Yeah, I've never looked at these, to be honest, because 855, yeah, and this is the thing. Some of these radios, this is why we sort of carry on a bit about the, actually what I'll do, I'll come around to the lower sideband again, keep that volume down. Some of these frequencies, I know we sort of say, who cares, but sort of I do, because you're getting very close to marine frequencies, you're getting, and you can interfere with things that just are not very good to interfere with. So anyway, we try to sell these radios to collectors who are trying to collect CB radio history versus, somebody who's trying to, transmit on 27865 or something. But this is a really nice example from memory. All the digits, yes, so far so good. I always go through them first just to make sure before I make a big statement. No, all good. All looking good there. The other thing that they did, standard, they had the Roger beep. See, so the little beep sound. I don't know if I'll pick it up on this monitor. Hang on, sorry. Oh, yeah. You can just hear that beep. Here we go, do it again. Jeez, only just hear it. It's a subtle Roger beep. Just turn that scorch up a bit here. But it was sort of interesting, and I'm not sure of the origin completely of how these came about. I have a very much a suspicion that these might have been because of the Jacksons that came out, and then they decided, hey, let's do a bit of a different Grant. I don't actually have the history researched, so but even when you see AM, FM, SSB transceiver on the bottom there. This is very unusual, and it's always been one I've been wanting to research, just to find out, what was going through presidents' head when they made these. I'm even curious. Let's have a look at the back. Curious where they manufactured these. See, they had these higher output stage rears and everything. Yeah. See, there's not really a lot of information, is there? No, they're not plated as such. So I don't know. Did I find it incredibly collectible? 100% I did. I just think this is a really amazing radio. And just, having a look at the power output. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's very good. 8 watts on FM. And sideband, I would say hollow. Sideband should be about hollow. Yeah, just 20 watts. And they'll do 20 watts easy with the. They have a double vinyl output on the rear of these things, so basically they use like a dual output. I can't remember what they use, where they use like an equivalent to 1307s or something like that. But it was quite a good design in the fact that this is the perfect radio that I would have liked to have seen go right up to 10 meters. Low I would have loved to have had as CB, if I was to be very honest, just normal CB. Mid around 28,490, and high 29.6 megs, where I could use my FM and then maybe get rid of the Roger Beep and have a repeater split for FM. So there you go. There's how I. There's the perfect radio designed by Brenton that's never going to be. This one's going to go out the door. Once again, just send us some offers, what you're thinking. Look, a lot of the time, people that want to know prices, etc., sometimes I'm not even sure. I've got a lot of collectors at the moment who actually know the pricing better than I do. Dallas, who came through the other day, you know who you are. You were probably one of the better, and I mean by you know exactly what you want. And I think that's the trick in this game. Dallas is a little bit like me. If we want it, we're going to buy it. Don't care what it costs. That's it. And no question. By the same token, if I've got to wait to find one that's reasonably priced, that don't care what it costs. There is a balance, absolutely. And Dallas is a collector down in Melbourne who has a really nice collection. Has a much nicer collection now. Bought quite a few base stations off us, but that's what I mean is. I didn't suggest a price to Dallas once. I asked him what he'd be happy with, and every time he said a price, bar once, wasn't it the last one that we were about $100 off between us? I gave in, by the way. But so sometimes, please, we are looking for the collectors who know what they're looking at. No, the radio is not $150. So just for people who are sort of looking for something to use, I'm not looking to sell these to people who want to use these on channel 35 because. Honestly, I'm looking more for the collector. One, look, I'm just going to be honest. I get more money from collectors. I just do. There's a real common sense truth. Number two is that ACMA have been on my back, and some of you know the story. I get on really well with the boys from ACMA these days, but don't get me wrong, it didn't start that way, and I intend to keep it that way. So I don't intend to sell things to people that prove to me that they're going to be idiots with it. That's just part of the I'm not sure how much longer time I've got left on this planet, but I do not intend to spend it in court with Steve and the boys from ACMA thinking about, sort of whether or not we made a smart decision. We will be making smart decisions. If you're the wrong person for some of these radios, trust me, I'll tell you. Anyway, it's not about the money as much as it is going to the right people, I suppose, is what I'm trying to say there. And if you truly love this era of equipment, then you'll know what I mean. It's a fantastic... it's a fantastic era that I love, and that's hence why I'm keeping a little bit for myself. My wife will have to sell it when I pass on, because there are some things I just want to keep. Apart from everything I've mentioned about this radio, might gain RF, sort of all the rest pretty similar to modulation meter, etc. SRF meter, and meter's working very well on this one too. That's the other thing to watch out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello test. 1, 2. Just it draws a bit of current, I think. Hello. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. That's obviously it's doing about 20 watts. I could just see that anyway. Great radio. Won't carry on too much more about it. Once again, I can't put antennas on these radios, and I don't intend to. The ones that go to 28,490, I don't mind showing you those working, but anything that doesn't get up to 10 meters, I'm really sort of putting in the collector shelf and just showing on dummy load and complying. To be honest, it is quite a compliance factor these days. You've just got to do. As you will all find out when the new Act comes about. Trust me, when that comes about, I don't know if I'll be around for that, but I think there's some headaches coming for some people that have been getting away with blue murder, to be honest. But anyway, not for me to judge. I am not the ACMA. Love you guys heaps, and hope you're enjoying the hobby. Email me if you've got any interest in this. Cheers and 73s.